lakad matatag!
Normally. In kind of similar fashion to the previous game, is the team fight. He's pretty much everything again.
I don't really think anyone actually goes this way at the start. It's just such a strange route to take, but still looking. They got they got the ward, so they have the vision. They'll pull Frank in, and it was all a fake out. They look the other way. They pull their opponents in. They find first blood. Sunlight may have to give up on this room. My goodness, we settle into the lane as Arc just goes in for another hook. They've got the DOT, they got the body blocks. That's a very nice stun from Genic, though, and that's going to make the difference. Without that stun, they could have kept chasing, but they're going to get pushed back. But Arc now 2 for 2 to start the game. The only downside is he has no Mango. Oh my, are you serious? Frank might not survive this one. Yeah, he's dead. Sunlight does go down on the other side, but I, at least in a pro match, have not seen a core Pudge just be that.
Of course, like you said, Jug did get a kill on the Sunlight top, just a combination of the harass and getting level 2, but still I think Cringe Crew coming out of the lane swinging. Yeah. He's dead.
Alright, somebody check his computer. Yeah, somebody's got an aimbot. That's just not, that's not okay. That's 4 straight hook connections, 2 kills and an assist. Meanwhile, mid, Nico wins a 1v1 against Leo Styles Lina, and
you do your dirty work, and at the same time, in top lane, the Undying goes down again here, just to the spin combo. Just good magic damage. No, Parker is not having a great time. He's on kind of life support from Prada here. He's been very greedy. No point up in the healing ward at level 2, but the trade back bottom. Yep. And Frank, dead 2. Has to work for it, but yeah, the Eidolons, they just split.
Lee, is he going to tick to DOT here? He's forced to use the Fairy Fire, as well as his stick charges too. But I think he will survive, so playing Genic. Well, he TP'd in. He didn't quite connect, I think, with the Primal Spring there, but still tried to start off the fight with the Boundless, which the problem is now he doesn't have it again if they really want to stick around, which Genic certainly does, but just feels like a strange attempt at a tri-lane that really does not accomplish too much for them, but as long as they don't lose Parker here, I think they'll still be relatively okay with this. Get solo XP on the other side of the map, and now they're going to make another attempt onto Sunlight. This time it'll work, and the Warden is now stuck in no man's land with no mana, but he's got backup. Nico comes in, swashbuckles for the kill. Does he have Rolling Thunder? Not for another 40 seconds, so kind of used it to... This might kind of just get up there, but hey, we're able to find some kills.
He's getting good XP, and he's not going to need the Tome for his level 6. Just really nice early game from Cringe Crew. The Warden has found the supports, and it looks like he will just die, but it could be worse. And Nico, does he want it? Could take it. Has to wait for his roll, though.
They're trying for it. Wrath of Nature is eventually, there we go, going to come around. But Nico, he's now got to get out. He's going to use the Rolling Thunder, but the right-click damage is still on him. Can he get away? Yes, he can. Meanwhile, Sunlight just says, I'm going for the kill. I don't care. Even if you kill me, I am taking this one and TPing away. That's brutal. I mean, Parker can't do anything more than that.
Crew are almost Thunder Awakening Infinity. You know, it's a mouthful, but with the way that these one lanes have spiraled out of control, it's going to become an issue where Infinity don't have anywhere else to farm, even though they're still going for these extremely greedy items. Oh, we've got a Battle Fury and Boots of Travel queued up, and yeah, your Leon's got nowhere to farm. He's dead.
Absolutely trapped. And okay, that's a black hole play onto the Prophet. Genic's gonna jump in with the Primal. The Warden tried to heal his teammate up, not enough. So that Soul Rip, only level 1, so it doesn't provide enough. And now Nico's in some serious trouble. The Omni's on him, and okay. They find two of the more valuable kills on...
Farming everywhere else, avoiding you as much as they can right now. Cringe Crew will keep on trying to run their opponents out of every part of the map. I just hope that now we see Realm get a Blink Dagger, and he can just go Blink BKB and then just eat the Lina every single time that she shows, because then Leo Style has a very difficult game, and they're trying to set up, but this is not the setup they want.
Sunlight's in some trouble. The Warden comes in to try and heal him, and Sunlight is actually staying alive. Genic, I mean, Wukong's command is nice. He just doesn't have that much damage. Eventually, though, Sunlight will fall, but they're going to lose quite a bit here. Maybe not. Black Hole's down onto Nico. Defensive Hook's going to pull him away, however. But with reinforcements coming, Parker's here. Freezing Field is channeling in the trees. Prada does end up dying, though, to the rot. And Arc, I mean, even if they kill him, he's got Aegis, so he's coming right back up. And Parker's not looking so hot right now. He's trying to get away. Omnis himself onto the rolling Nico.
Oh.
Doubles up onto Warden. And all of a sudden, okay, Arc needs some help. Flea's coming in, but Arc's just going to try and TP away. He makes it home. Flea will get away because Leo Style was kind of going in.
Lost their Aegis so quickly that they don't have anything to go into their next objective as mid. Well, is this enough? He's got the hook. Should be, but the spin... Oh, he's just too tanky.
Parker's going to get away, and... That is rough. I mean, Dismember's coming back up right now. That's not that big of a deal, but the use of the global really is kind of going to hinder their next attempt at forcing a fight, although don't tell them that, because pushing forward anyway. They see Parker, they know, hey, he doesn't have spin this time, so let's see what we can do. When you go into the fight, they might actually be able to do quite a bit. They got the disarm in there off the lucky shot. Parker did get his spin back off in time, though, so he is trying to make his way out, but once it ends, Nico's in. They're going to lock him down, they're going to find the kill, and...
And then Leo Style, who just barely now finishes BKB, doesn't really matter, and oh, Prada has force,
okay.
and okay, is patient from Realm there, but
showing some respect. I think he saw the other heroes that were in the area as Genek. Yeah, he's gonna get himself picked off. Sunlight finds the kill. The Warden, though, may be taken down in exchange. Yeah, Laguna to the face. He was able to walk off that damage, but he runs right into Parker, so... The Jug finishes the job, support for support, but they're grouped up like they want to fight. Frank, how do you close the gap? He doesn't really have the means to do so right now, but they're just going to go straight in onto Arc. There's the Omni into the black hole that actually catches Nico. Global Silence does come out, though, so Nico's not dead just yet, but the Rolling Thunder is really going to be used defensively more than anything else. At the same time, Sunlight really TP'd in, but that means now he can't TP back out. He is going to get run down here, too. Triple kill for Parker. Okay, Fleas, but... They are beginning to split up, and this is getting a little bit awkward. They need to not get too separated. Leo Style's going to try to go in, but he does get hooked. There's going to be the Dismember. BKB doesn't matter against that, but it will prevent a lot of that damage. Sunlight, however, TPing in. There's going to be the Omni, though. It's already taken down one. Nico fell. The Warden was picked off as well. Arc's now in trouble. He's going to get rooted up. Tries to go for the hook. It does pull Frank in, but there's not enough damage to actually kill him off just yet. Arc really just single-mindedly trying to chase that, but I mean, even if he got that kill, I don't think it would have been enough to matter. Arc now goes down. Lee, yeah, I mean, you might as well try, but there was very little chance he was getting away from that one.
pop BKB and then you're fine, as well as Leo Style with a full Daedalus. Even though he doesn't have a lot of net worth, he has enough to kill you if you're just going to sit there and look at him in the face. The Rolling Thunder is getting more and more difficult. And, well, there goes your Undying.
Wow.
Nice eat, though. Got the Aegis.
Okay. He just pulled Nico back here, and yeah, that's a problem. He's going to get hit up. Omni, actually, I think that was Swift, not Omni, so it doesn't last long enough to actually get the kill onto Nico, but Laguna Blade will finish the fight there, as that hook is, yeah, not the target you actually thought you wanted. Arc hits him and then immediately realizes, I need to blink away. So at that point, I don't really know. I mean, if he hooks again, you hook into the base, maybe you can get a quick kill onto somebody, but is maybe going to be enough, especially since he got silenced up. Now he's going to pop the BKB. The Global Silence is going to come through, but he's fighting inside the Wukong's command. Swift Slash coming out onto him, and Arc gets taken down. He's already bought back, so he's now dead for 90. And Nico's going to use his buyback. They're trying to find something. They do get onto the Lena, but they need to be able to finish the job. Nico does manage to get in there, so he will find that pickoff. Now he needs to get back to safety, though. Trying to use that curl up to get somewhere into the base, but Parker continues to chase after him. Not going to be able to finish the kill. Swift Slash brings him further in. He'll hit up Flea. Not enough damage for the kill. Now he's double silenced. Now they're going to turn. This is a problem in Parker. A bridge too far. They will be able to TP out with Frank. Sunlight, though, TPs himself forward to get Prada. And Cringe crew, well, they'll hold the line. Let's put it that way, because Arc putting himself on dieback is, you know, the Eidolons technically came out of nowhere, so I think Cringe crew realized something is amiss here. They're only sending a couple forward to poke at the tower. Leo Style has respawned, though. Parker, okay, he's gonna just go for it. They're pushing their way in. Global Silence, though, does come through. Second Global Silence coming out, so the Enigma's BKB does not protect him, and there's no black hole. Parker's alone. He needs some help. Somebody's got to step up here. Frank is finally looking for that black hole, but it's canceled immediately. Arc will still die, but this fight is getting very complicated for them. They at least get through the Aegis. Nico gets taken down once, and they get him again. He's gonna need something, but he had nothing. No roll-up, no Rolling Thunder. Even his Yules was on cooldown for a second or two, so... They did use the Refresher at this stage. Might just be able to wait it out. 30 seconds away. Roche is up in 45. Sunlight is getting caught on the other side, though, and this time there's no teammates to back him up. Didn't learn his lesson the first time. He was able to get away, just immediately tries to keep the pressure on, which... ET, I suppose you can't blame him, right? He's a nature's prophet. He's trying to do prophet things, but... time they were ready for him.
They're ready for him. They get the punish. They move on to their next target, and it's another incredibly early Roche timer. So that's where we're going to see this game lie. It's going to be all of the goodies inside of it. And actually, they're going on Parker early. They're trying to... He got BKB off, though.
Now they just need the physical damage. Do they have it? Parker's not dead. A second global, though, comes in, and they will get the job done. Now they get the leash onto Frank, trapping him inside the Sprout. Nico trying to push his way forward. BKB going to come to an end in just a second, and they're continuing to make their push onto him as Sunlight gets taken down, and... Excuse me, Sunlight gets the kill, not the one taken down, but... Not really able to keep himself safe, but... They're still looking. The Warden pushing forward, dropping the Tombstone, healing up Arc. That's still not enough. Leo Style grabs the double, looking for the triple. He's got the triple. Now he's on to Nico, looking for the Ultra kill. Will he actually be able to get it, though? Nico is trying to sort of get himself back into position. But once the Rolling Thunder ends, he has to back away, but that means Gennett can join the fight. They're going to get Vision onto Flea. Here come the right clicks. Global Silence out, but that doesn't actually stop physical damage. The Disarm did, though. But Flea will still fall, but Nico now tries to rejoin the fight. Is this a good idea? Leo Style has no mana, but he still hits like a truck. And he will get the kill. ET, it's a triple kill followed by a double kill, but the siege continues. Leo Style hitting on the melee racks first. We'll be able to take it down. Do they go for more? Backdoor protection kick back in. There's going to be the hook into the roar, but another black hole coming in for Frank. Catching out too. Pulling in a couple more. They might just be able to finish the fight right now, but they need to be able to kill Arc and Nico. They did get one. Arc goes down, buys back. Nico falls, buys back as well. But Sunlight force-staffed into the engagement. He dies. No buyback on him. Have they just done it? Have they pulled it off on Infinity? Well, certainly if Arc does that. Tries to go in for the Dismember. Lotus locks him down instantly, and that might be it. That might have been a step too far from Arc. I understand the buyback. That part makes sense. But then he just kind of goes in without any backup.
Yeah, then Nico has to do everything and so much more, and then hopefully not die. And if he kills the Lena, that could be big, but he got bashed.
Oh, and then Lena eats the cheese. That should just be it. The Warden's going to get taken down. The Tier 4 will fall. Ancient exposed, and Infinity... Well, they're not through it just yet. There's a buyback from the Warden, and only Leo Styles hitting. Now he's going to get disarmed. But if you're Cringe Crew, you're out of time. You got to go. You got to go now. 4 seconds for the global. They would love to wait, but they can't afford to. Leo Styles just going to close in on that Ancient. Or maybe he's not. He's focusing kills instead, but he can afford to. Parker cleans up with the double, and Infinity closes.
Being a 5 position, so it ends up being all right. It's like, what happened in this draft? Well, what?
So yet? I mean, he's got his TP scroll, but doesn't have the ability, so may have to wait to make any sort of change up. In the meantime, over in the middle lane, Nico and Leo Style waited about 2 seconds before they started going at each other, trading out the damage. Speaking of trading out damage, though, back up top, Flea does get taken.
Possible, really, on both sides. Nobody's falling behind trade-wise right now.
Parker opting for the leap at level 1 here. He's able to get out of that. Prada may not be quite as fortunate. He did get pushed back by the Cogs. Arc. He's kind of splitting his focus a little bit. Summons up the Treants. Will he get Parker? No, he will not. Now he's going to take the stun to the face. At the same time, over on the other side of the map, Flea gets a little bit of revenge, taking out Gennett. So, well, ET, we said, I mean, they're not backing away from these fights.
The Fairy Fires, it's with even Warcry at this
Oh,
stage.
the arrow.
The arrow lands.
But the Warden's doing some work. The Battery Assault, the Cog Trap. Prada should fall. Oh, I say should. Okay. Arc is going to get it done. Parker.
Oh, no?
Are you kidding me? No, man. Come on.
He survives on 3 HP. Just nature's prophet things. And then he'll probably have to maybe sell a branch to TP back faster, but no. That's some
Gonna
good
TP
stuff.
top. They did lose Flea, but they want the fight. Genic is still in some trouble here. Arc's coming in with the right clicks. Sunlight is almost certainly going to have to sacrifice himself. Yeah. Dies to the DOT. Frank picks up the double, but now Arc has the lane that he wants. And his treants are going to hurt Frank. Frank, it might be time to back away. Treants are not...
I don't know if he's going to get chased all the way down here. Ooh, baby now. Yeah.
Got a little bit of extra time there, but it won't be enough. Flea taking no chances, just TPing back. Fair enough. And now over on the other side, in the middle lane, they get another Avatos back onto Nico. Leo Style actually gets the kill this time. Frank not in the area to steal this one away, but after all of this, ET, it is 6
2, and then it kind of works, but it is definitely funny to see. And his right clicks do just hurt. You don't want to be in a trade war with Parker right now, but we have to wait and see what this Mirana's build is eventually going to turn into, if it's just something boring like the Manta style. But the top trades keep coming in. I think Frank can't get the treants around him, but he's just dead to right clicks. The Nature's Prophet's been way too successful.
Arc is looking pretty damn good. They find that kill. Meanwhile, the Lina was able to find a freebie.
They want to really fight into this. They're keeping heroes down bot, but this is going to be a 4v4 or a 5v5 at this rate.
They're trying to beat up Flea as quickly as possible, but they don't quite have that damage. Avatos, though, does help. Flea gets taken down, but now Sunlight drops down the Chronos Root. They're going to focus Genic first. They get that kill. Now, Sunlight's focusing Frank. The rest of the lineup, though, is going after the puck, and they don't actually get it. The Laguna is dodged by the phase shift. And now, well, Sunlight basically has no backup. All of his teammates are kind of holding out underneath the tower. And that fight just feels like they were on entirely separate pages here between the two lineups. But now the Dream Coil will be deployed. There's a TP coming in, though. The Disruptor's rejoining, but he doesn't have 6 yet, so there won't be any sort of static. And, well, the trade so far is working in Cringe, or not Cringe, excuse me, Infinity's favor, as they took down Nico again, but now they've got to get Leo Style out of trouble. Is there any way out? He doesn't have mana, so he can't use the orb. But somehow the fight continues. Arc gets taken down under the tower. Parker leaping onto Flea, looking to take him down for a second time in this fight, but he's actually going to give up on the... Okay, he started TPing, canceled the TP, whereas Arc is going after the Wraith Pact. So they're playing them in the same positions you would expect. It's just the personnel was what they changed. As now Arc is going to get jumped in on. Static Storm is well placed to break that up initially, but now the Dream Coil comes in. Arc is still in trouble, will be taken down. Stormhammer connects onto Flea. He should die to either the right clicks or the DOT, either one, but they want even more. Again, it comes in, gets the Avalanche. The toss back onto Nico is going to get him into the river, but they used a lot of their spells already, so they've just got to try and do it with the right clicks, and they will get it done. Prada with the Stormhammer snipes it out. Not much more than that, but take it out anyway. No reason to leave it up there, and well, Cringe Crew are going to look for more. That is a very aggressive hook in on to the Venom. They drop the Static Storm as well, and yeah, Frank will fall. Genic wants a little bit of revenge, though. He's going to try for the toss play, and I think the DOT will then... No, Leo Style's going to do it himself. Comes in, drops the coil, finds the first kill. Now they want more. Prada respawns, throws out the Stormhammer, connects onto Arc, but Flea is the one that they actually wanted. Much easier kill. Leo Style's in and out. They will take the...
Actually TP in as well, and I guess here we go. You're going to get on to Genic, and Genic is going to have to run forward now, and he's assuredly dead, but can they find anybody else is the real question.
He's actually somehow not dead yet. Look at that stunt from Prada, catching out too, but the glimpse finally pulls him back in. Genic goes down, but Parker jumps forward. Using the leap for the bonus attack speed, they'll take down Sunlight. And that's all they're going to get for now. The Warden, though, just hooked in. He's got Leo Style. Can they find the kill? He's able to phase shift, so he's not taking immediate damage from that Static Storm. And now Nico pops the BKB, but Leo Style still managed to get himself away. He drops down the Dream Coil. Now he glimpses back in, caught in the Sprout. And eventually they get him. It does cost one more support, but the Warden, he knew what he signed up for. The suicide to make sure his teammates got the important kill.
Done.
Tower and... really, whatever this is. This Moonlight Shadow feels a little bit forced, but Nico does take the bait. Okay. They knew he wasn't going to be able to avoid the temptation. Steps out to clear the creep waves and gets punished for it. Now Leo style, he's looking at Arc in the top lane. Does he have the damage to find this kill? By himself, maybe not, but here comes Genic in to help. The BKB, though, comes out from the Nature's Prophet. He's going to look to TP home. Should make it out. Flea is now TPing as well. He will not make it. Toss cancels his TP. He'll be taken down, but Arc lives. TP's home. Survives. You know, lives to see another... We need to see the team fight from them, right? Sunlight's working his way towards a BKB. Once he has that, maybe things change, but we've got to see that sort of Chronosphere, that Static Storm, that combination happen. Really hasn't come together yet. Genic. They snap the coil. There's your Chrono, though, but it's not in time to save Nico, so they don't have any damage. Flea, meanwhile, I think he staticked on his own sort of location there, so that wasn't super helpful, but they're at least able to take Leo style down. Now they've got the supports really isolated on this front line, so Rada and Genic should fall as well, and overall, that's not a bad fight for them. As oh my god, Parker, I don't know about this. He is just going to march right in there looking for Flea, not able to get the kill. Sunlight bashing him up repeatedly.
Oh my god.
That is some spectacular RNG from him. And now Frank, waiting for his teammate to get back up, tries to hold the line. He'll pop the Nova, but it's down to Parker to fight without a BKB against all of this. He does a lot of damage, but it won't be enough. Arc is still able to take him down. Frank's TP should finish. That is the end of the fight, and
Now we're, again, stuck into that waiting game where there's really not that much on the map to physically do, even though the NP is TPing in here. Arc's not level 20, though. Arc is dead.
He's gone. And he popped his BKB at the end of that, too. That's just very questionable in the decision-making. Now the arrow will fly. Not going to hit anyone. Everyone's falling back, but the Stormhammer does connect. Parker's going to try to get the right clicks in, but Sunlight connects with the Chronosphere. They caught him out. Nico's going to turn around. They're looking for the Mirana kill. Do they have enough? Yes, they do. Parker gets taken down. Meanwhile, Leo style hit up by the not the Dream Coil, the hook, rather. He was able to throw the Dream Coil out, but there's no one here to do any follow-up damage. They've just got to basically try to run. Or maybe not. Genic's coming back in.
Oh.
Avalanche, toss back. Prada not appreciating that, unfortunately, as he is going to die in Sunlight. BKB TP's home, so Genic wants to give that up without a fight. Meanwhile, Daedalus is finished on that Mirana. As the fight does break out, Sunlight on the high ground does not have mana for Chronosphere right now, so he would have to pop the wand, but he is just trying to get it done with the right clicks alone. But on the back line, Parker just jumps in onto Nico, able to find one kill, gets a second onto Warden, gets a third onto Flea before they finally bring him down. But they've lost everyone other than Arc, and Arc is doing a hell of a job here, dishing out some damage, but once the BKB wears off, yeah, that's when his rampage comes to an end.
Right now, but oh, what an LSA. He doesn't do that. Nico is dead, and they run away, and they got away with murder, but instead, scaring the other direction, and Parker, whoa!
Oh, Parker's a machine gun on that damage. Hookshot misses as well, so there's no follow-up, and for a moment, I thought Genic was going to pull the trigger here, but if he does, he is entirely by himself, so he's not looking for that fight just yet, but you ever want to know just how much damage Parker can do there, right? That was a full HP Nature's Prophet. He got blown up before a couple hundred damage could be done to the Mirana. Genic may be in some trouble, though. He has been caught. Yule Scepter bought him a little bit of time, but I do not see him getting out of this one. He is dancing quite nicely, though, and while he dances, his teammates, they went in for the kill. Frank and Leo style catch Nico alone in the middle lane. They're able to take the Lina down, and now with the Lina dead and not having buyback, they're going to look for a fight. They know they can take a bigger engagement, although Leo style had to be careful about this exact scenario. He's going to get caught by the Static Storm. The Chronosphere now catching out, too, as well. Leo style somehow still not dead yet, but eventually they will take him down. Now Prada gets hit up by the hook. They are going to clean it up here. It's, again, not the prettiest Dota across the map. Really feels like at a certain point we're almost scrambling to force some of these fights, but Cringe crew avenge their teammate. They put a stop to this push mid from Frank. Now Arc is actually going to look for the kill. He's got the Sprout down. The leash is there. Needs a little bit of help from his teammates. Ocus Parker's coming into the fight, and Arc, get the hell out of there. He can't do it, though. He's going to get taken down. Sunlight now into the fight, but he's going to get disarmed by the Halberd. Parker takes down another. He's going to look for a third. Triple kill with absolute ease. This is just terrifying.
He gets solar crested. He has all the attack speed in the world. The DD comes out, and now your Lena's alive. And this buyback, even though maybe a nifty idea on paper, and he'll be annoying with his Ags, it just doesn't feel like this Void is doing very much. Just a chrono machine.
Now he does have the Ags upgrade here, so never mind. It was kind of neat, but it doesn't really matter if you get arrowed and killed. Yeah. Sunlight, I'm trying to talk you up, man, and you somehow managed to end up dead. As Genic does fall as well. He kind of had to be the sacrificial lamb there, but Sunlight bought back. So with him dying, I mean, what's left, right? He's not in the fight, and without the chrono, Parker just needs enough time to start getting out the right clicks, and then the Nature's Prophet is just blown up. And he doesn't have buyback, does he? No, he does not. So this is where things get a little bit tough. Genic is not going to get the toss back, but they don't need it. They should get the tower anyway. And, oh my god. Okay, Dream Coil down. Frank comes in. Poison Nova connects. Nico just going to try and hold his ground, and now Sunlight's back in. The Chronosphere is going to be deployed, but Parker, he's evading so many of these hits. They're not taking him down. And now it's just, the fight's over. I don't know what they can do. Nico's going to try to come in. He buys back. He pops the BKB, but they still have to kill Parker, and they just can't do it. The man is unstoppable, ET. And that's got to be it, right? I mean, Flea is going to get farmed in the fountain. No GG yet, but there is quite literally nothing left to throw at Parker, and there it is.
Yeah, they're in, they're out. It's real quick. Frank was unkillable on this Venomancer, just in between it all, but yeah, it's the Parker show. 23, 6, and 11. Guy just kind of took this game and ran with it. I